If you are preparing for SRE, DevOps, infrastructure engineer interviews, then this video is a great match for you because I have found one incredible resource that lets you practice real-world scenarios. And most importantly, this resource is free. Well, almost free, but believe me, free version is more than enough. You can even earn money with this resource. I will talk about it in the end of this video. The resource is called sadservers.com. The concept is very simple. You are given sad servers with different issues, and your job is to diagnose and fix them. I'm pretty sure that you have already heard about LeetCode, where you can prepare for coding interviews. SAT servers is like LeetCode but for Linux. As of today, there are currently 57 different scenarios ranging from easy level to seriously challenging problems. These scenarios involve tools like Simple Bash, Docker, Postgres, Kubernetes, and many more. If you see no registration tag, then it means that you can use this lab without registration. If you register, which is free by the way, you will have access to all other labs, except the ones which have this pro tag. Currently, you can practice 37 out of 57 lab scenarios without paying any fee. If you want to get pro version, then the price for it is very reasonable. It will just cost you 5 USD per month, but you will have access to all other labs and some additional features like direct SSH access to virtual machines that are used in this lab. I feel like I talk too much. That's why let's do some hands-on. So I'm gonna go to scenarios. I will solve 3 lab scenarios from each level. The first lab is called Saint John what's writing to this log file. Basically, the description says that developer created a testing program that is continuously writing to a log file called var log bad.log and filling up disk. So we are required to find this program because it's no longer needed and we need to kill it. So basically we have to terminate it. I'm just gonna start my server. So here you can see this small button. Just click on it. It will spin up your virtual machine. It's gonna take from like 10 seconds to 50 seconds. So my server is ready. I'm gonna open the server terminal. And here it is. I'm gonna make it a bit bigger. So if we go to this description, it says we can check this log file. Let's copy this command. As we see that some logs are written to this file. Let's stop it. We need to find this program which is writing to this log file, and we're gonna kill it with no mercy. So we know the file path, right? The file path is var log bat.log. So we only need to find out what program uses this file. In Linux, we have this command called lsof. It basically means that list open files. And this command, we can also see the processes that open the files. So I'm sorry, I'm gonna do lsof. Then we're gonna provide this file path var log, and it was bad.log. Press enter. So it says that this command badlog.py is using this log file, and the PID process ID is 588. I'm just gonna type kill, then process ID 588. Press enter. That's it. If we do tail one more time, as you can see that nothing is written to this file. So let's stop it. Let's go to our description, and here we have the check my solution button. Just click on that. Now solution is correct. So we made our SAT server happy. Let's close it. I'm gonna destroy this server. Server is destroyed. If we go here, it says that connection is closed. Let's close this tab as well. I hope now you have better understanding how these labs work. I will also solve one lab from medium level. So we're gonna go here. It says the scenario name is basically Manhattan can't write data into a database. So our main goal is to be able to insert a row in existing Postgres database. The issue is not specific to Postgres, and you don't need to know details about it. And it says the service listens to port 5432, which is a standard port for Postgres, and it writes to disk in data directory location here in this config file. We have this data directory. Probably this data directory basically defines data of this Postgres. I mean data path of this Postgres database. But anyway, let's just, and here also it says tests. So how we can test our solution, we can just run this command and it should return insert 0, 1. Anyway, I'm just gonna click run. This is gonna spin up our virtual machine. So our virtual machine is ready. I'm gonna open the server terminal in new window. And in the description, okay, so we have sudo access, root access. In the description it says this is the configuration file. I'm just gonna copy it and I'm gonna search this data directory parameter. So I'm gonna say grep data directory, this config file. So the first one is commented. This one is working directory, I mean data directory, and it's opt pk data main. Just copy it. Let's see what we have here. So we have some files. Now what we can do is, basically in the description, it says the service listens to port 5432. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna use else of command that we have used before. I'm gonna look for port 5432. Okay, else of command is not installed here. What we can use, I think we can use netstat. Okay, netstat is installed, so I'm gonna use netstat. Then provide some options and we can grab all the listening connections. So looks like this port is not listened. I mean port 5432, that's for PostgreSQL, is not listening. So what we're gonna do is, let's check the description. So it says in our case Postgres is managed by systemd as a unit with name PostgreSQL. I'm just gonna copy the systemd unit name. Let's do systemctl status PostgreSQL. So looks like it is active, but it's not in running state. So probably like it started successfully, but it exited immediately. So let's check var log message file. I'm gonna do var log messages to see if we have something here. Okay, looks like there is nothing related to PostgreSQL, so it was not useful for us. I think I will just run pgls clusters. Well, this command is gonna help us to see what clusters we have. Press enter. Okay, now I see the status is down. So basically we have cluster called main. The port is 5432, but status is down. Let's check this log file to understand if we have something there. Yes, it just says couldn't start server. Nothing useful here as well. I'm just gonna list all the system the unit files to understand what we have related to PostgreSQL. So unit files, I'm gonna do grep Postgres. Okay, we have PostgreSQL service, which is okay, it's enabled, and we have PostgreSQL at that service. Okay, now let's check cluster status. I mean, I'm gonna use systemctl status. So we're gonna say Postgres and after we have to provide the version, which is 14. As you can see here, we are using version 14. I'm gonna use 14. Then we are using cluster main.service. Okay, looks like our services failed, but we don't have anything in our log file. Why? Okay, I'm gonna just restart. So I'm gonna do restart. Now let's check the status. Still it is failed, but probably we have now something in our log file. Okay, I see the error. It says couldn't create log file postmaster.pid, no space left on the device. Basically, we have some space issue. So let's check all the disks. So we have Devran. Okay, here we have opt-pg data, but looks like it is full. So let's check what we have here. I'm gonna do ls r hash. Cool, I think we have just found what is causing the issue. In data directory, actually, we have some backup files which took all the space. So I will just remove the first one, which is the biggest in size. I'm gonna do rmrf, then opt pg data file 1.backup. So let's remove it. Then we can do systemctl start. Let me just search the command. So I'm gonna do one more restart. Now it is done. Let's check the status. Okay, looks like now everything is okay. Our service started successfully. So I'm gonna do one more pg ls clusters. Okay, looks like everything is okay. So we have version 14 and status is online. Probably now we can insert some row. So let's go to description. I'm just gonna copy this command. Go back to our terminal. I'm just gonna run this command. And it returns insert 01. So this was the correct. Now what we can do is we can just click this check my solution button. So solution is correct. Again, we have made our SAT server happy. I also want you to solve one questions from this hard level, but it looks like this is gonna take so long. That's why I will just leave this scenario. You can just try to solve this scenario, which is called Jakarta. It's always DNS. So try to solve it yourself and let me know in the comments if you have managed to fix it. Before ending this video, as I promised in the beginning, I want to show you how you can earn money in this platform. So I'm just gonna click this make money. Basically, it is so simple. You just need to create quality scenario with some defined requirements and deliver it to owners of the platform. And by doing it, you can earn something between 30 USD and 100 USD per scenario, depending on the quality, of course. If your scenario is very good in quality and extremely hard to solve it, then you can even earn higher amount of money. So it is up to you. But I think it is time to end this video, and I hope you like it. Bye and see you in the next video.